What if it rained something that wasn't water? In August 1994, the small town of Oakville, Washington, was enveloped in a peculiar phenomenon that would leave its residents forever puzzled. As the skies opened, they found themselves in an unsettling downpour of a thick, clear, gelatinous substance. Why did it feel so different from ordinary rain? And what could this mean for the unsuspecting town? In that fateful summer of 1994, Oakville, with a population barely exceeding 1,000, was caught in the grips of a bizarre, unexplained event. Why did this strange rain persist for several days, blanketing roofs and roadways in an unusual manner? As townsfolk emerged from their homes, the surreal sight raised alarm. Why had no one witnessed such a phenomenon before in this quiet corner of Washington? The very fabric of their normal lives was upended, leaving behind an air of confusion and dread as the community began to piece together the meaning behind the unexplainable. As the days unfolded after the gelatinous rain, a disturbing pattern began to emerge. Why did residents start developing unusual flu-like symptoms? Symptoms varied from mild to severe, yet doctors were baffled by their origins. Meanwhile, the town's pets faced ominous fates, with more than a few abruptly ill and dying. Why did these concerning events correlate so closely with the rain? Why did physicians find themselves unable to clearly explain this sudden health crisis? Emergency calls flooded into clinics, but what could they tell the worried residents? The urgency of the public's anxiety raised pressing and troubling questions about their well-being and the nature of this mysterious substance. Compounding the already tense atmosphere, a local hospital decided to finally test the bizarre substance after a patient advocated for it. Why did it take such a personal trigger for further action? The revelation that emerged from the laboratory was astounding. They found human white blood cells within the rainfall sample. How could such biological material possibly fall from the sky? These findings urged greater scrutiny and investigation. Yet as the questions multiplied, why was there a striking lack of urgency in addressing this alarming revelation among health officials? The depth of uncertainty surrounding the actual implications of the rain became more pronounced. With anxiety rising, why did an astute epidemiologist propose that the substance might be man-made? What clues led to this potentially chilling conclusion? As samples were distributed to multiple scientific facilities for further analysis, the unexpectedly disconcerting events continued. Samples vanished without a trace. Why did this happen? Further muddying the waters of the investigation, the chilling notion of a concealed threat loomed over Oakville like a dark cloud, prompting conspiracy theories to circulate among the affected populace. Was there more to this unfolding mystery than met the eye? As the story continued to develop, researchers found themselves faced with further complications. Why was an esteemed researcher advised not to delve deeper into the matter? What circumstances existed that silenced inquiries? Today, an undeniable tension lingers, as no verified sample remains. If this wasn't deemed dangerous, then why was it buried and left unanswered? And if it wasn't a biological weapon, then what exactly was falling from the sky over Oakville? The haunting questions remain, echoing through time as the mystery of that summer still captivates those eager for answers.